Hello, and thanks for staying with us, guys. We are checking out an awesome company here in Lubbock. So excited. If you haven't checked them out, you need to pay attention.
I started this back when I was in college, so it was about 10 years ago. I was actually hanging out at the Four Sixes Ranch out in Guthrie, and I was at like a little get together, and hanging out cooking steaks and stuff like that. And the person that I was staying with had some Tabasco brand jalapeno jelly, and that was my first time trying it, and I thought it was really good. And that time I was barbecuing every weekend and stuff like that. I'd meal prep, for the week, because I was in college, and so I had the idea, man, this would be really good to. I'd like to make jalapeno jelly, and then I think it'd be really cool to smoke the jalapenos and then make the jelly. It would add, a different flavor to it. And so that's what I did, and I gave it to some friends and some family, and they tried it and they loved it. And they said, man, you should sell this stuff. And so I did. I ended up selling about 600 jars in the first year. In fact, Outdoor Chef was our very first store back then. My wife and I, we started this back up about a year and a half ago, and because I've had people hounding me for years to start doing it again. And so she actually wanted to try it 'cause she kept hearing about it and all that. So she went to the store and she went and bought everything to make it. And so I made some and I put it up on Facebook, hey, look what I made and all that. And that post blew up. And so I talked to her and I said, hey, do you want to do this? This has some potential. And so we started it back up, and we've done about 10,000 jars in the last, actually over 10,000 jars in the last year and a half since we started it back up. And then Outdoor Chef, they were the first store to pick it up again, and even having different ownership. So it's been great. So we've got it in 33 stores throughout Texas, all the way from East Texas all the way up here to Lubbock. Also sell on my website, wickerstx.com. We've shipped to 23 states throughout the United States. We've also shipped to Canada, Virgin Islands, and Australia. Lubbock is my hometown. This is where I grew up, and I know quite a few people here. And probably 80% of our business is done right here in Lubbock. We've got it in 9 stores here in town, so it's been great. It's one of the easiest things to if you're going to a get together, going over to somebody's house to watch a football game or something like that, put it over a block of cream cheese with crackers. It's also great meat glaze on chicken breast, pork chops, ribs, shrimp, things like that. My wife also loves it mixed in with scrambled eggs. We've got people that put it in and on all kinds of crazy things. And they send us pictures all the time, and then we share them on our social media. Currently, my wife and I, we are making it in 7-jar batches. So it's kind of like going to China in a rowboat. We make it in a commercial kitchen in Fort Worth that we can lease out there, but we're actually working on getting it into a co-packer. That way we can have it produced on a large scale, and we can also focus more on sales and marketing and things like that. And then also once we have that done, we can hopefully get it in United and H-E-B and some larger retailers. It's at Wickers TX. So on Instagram and then on Facebook, it's Wickers Mesquite Smoked Jalapeno Jelly.
Thank you so much, Wes. It was so fun meeting you and getting to check out your product. Remember, y'all can check them out online or any of those stores, and we'll be right back after the break.